Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth to rule well. And I want to say shalom to Akim and Akwath out there pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson. Alright, and this one's titled, It's Right in Your Face. Alright, and this comes from an article, again, as per usual, alright, that was on my home screen. Now, I noticed it wasn't just on my home screen, but on another brother's at least. There was a brother, and bear with me, I'll tell you exactly who it was. Let's see. There's a brother, GMS Spiritual War. Okay, he did the same article, all right, from the Hill, as you can see. He has in his thumbnail, But I wanted to go into this as well. I know I recently did a lesson about the C-hip, but when you have things popping up on your home screen like this just shows you, man, it's right in front of your face. All right, we're right there. All right, they don't start showing you these things, until they start really trying to push them. All right, so 2023. All right, don't be surprised. All right, if they really start pushing this the C-hip. All right, the micro C-hip. Okay, you got to realize this is also the year that Apostle Dahar deemed 2023 the hopeful year of all the prophecies coming to pass. Okay, and one of the prophecies is the C-hip. All right, so let's go ahead and read what it has to say. All right, we're gonna grab some scriptures. All right, of course we're gonna grab Revelation 13 and 16. All right, so let's see what they're saying. It says the novelty of replacing one's home key with a C-hip plant is gaining worldwide interest. You hear that? It's gaining worldwide interest. All right, but there's another more compelling story under the surface. And another thing is, the government isn't really pushing this right now. This is like people like C-hip Girl. All right, people like Modern Rogue. All right, these tattooists, these artists and stuff that are getting them. All right, oh, it's cool, it's quirky, go ahead and get it. And other people want them now. All right, I actually have a post, I think, in this iPad that shows you that people are all into it. It says, why is this technology, an integrated circuit the size of a grain of rice, reviled by some and celebrated by self-proclaimed human cyborgs? Because it's the mark of the beast, man. Okay? It's the MOTB. If they take this lesson down, they take it down. All right? It's just further proving what your agenda is, E. Just further proving what your agenda is. All right? It'd be smart if you left it up, wouldn't it? All right? But we know you don't think too much. Reviled. Let's see what it says. We're not even dealing with that. All right, and then the M to the O to the T to the B isn't the the arm candy. All right, as some people think it is, apparently, but it's not. All right, it's not. It says arguably William Shakespeare's Hamlet offers the most elegant explanation. Nothing is neither good nor bad, but thinking makes it so. No, that's not fucking true. This is Esau's bullshit a lie cover up here. Oh no. No. They're trying to use that for whatever. And that's a dumb philosophical ideology anyway. Nothing is neither good nor bad. No, there are things that are just bad, okay? Eating pork is it's bad, all right? It's not good, all right? It's not good. It's just bad, okay? It's just bad. Eating pork is just bad. Adultery is just bad, okay? All right? Get it? Well, it's not neither good nor bad. That's too deep. Shut your ass up. No, it's neither good nor bad. It's neither light nor dark, brother. It's neither light, it's nor wet nor dry. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Stop with this deep fucking stoner shit. All right, that's some weird. Yeah, it's not good nor bad, man. No, what the fuck, dude? But thinking makes it so. No. You know what makes something bad? If the Lord says it's bad, all right? If he says don't do it, don't do it, all right? You can't make that good. If he said it's not good, it's not good. All right? So it's Esau, man, dumb as a brick. But thinking makes it so. That's not true. However, it would be prudent to tell Prince Hamlet that not all C-hip plants are designed alike, and understanding the technological design enables one to better evaluate the competing viewpoint. You see how they're trying to demonize this? They're trying to be like, no, it's fine. It's not good nor bad. Go ahead and get it. This is showing you they're ready to ramp it up, all right? Getting ready to ramp it up. And the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone have been telling you for a long time, and it's about ready to pop off, all right? And you people ain't going to believe it. No, we in June, ain't no microchip. All right, and you're gonna keep going, and then guess what? It's gonna happen, and then what you gonna say then? All right, you're gonna have another situation like the PD in 2019. All right, the demic. All right, where the apostles now are saying, hey, there's gonna be one of these things. There's gonna be one of these things. There's gonna be a famine. There's gonna be one of these things. No, they're not. No, not. Boom, it hit, and then people got real fucking quiet for a minute, didn't they? Okay, they got real quiet, but then it went back to normal. Guess what? After this CHIP is implemented, it's not going back to normal. All right, and really, you say, oh, we went back to normal. This still isn't normal, all right? He never recovered from 2019. All right, people say it's normal. This isn't normal, all right? This isn't normal, not anymore. Today, more than 50,000 people have elected to have a subdermal CHIP surgically inserted between the thumb and the index finger, serve as their new swipe key or credit card. You can't sell. You can't buy or sell those. Those hold information. No, they hold a lot of stuff. All right, it can be your swipe key, your credit card. It says in Germany, for example, more than 2,000 Germans have opted to receive these plants. One man even used it to store a link to his last will and testament. As chips storage capacity increases, perhaps users could even link to the complete works of Shakespeare. CHIP imps, all right, are just one of the many types of emerging technologies in the Internet of Things, an expanded digital cosmos of wirelessly connected internet-enabled devices. Some technologists are worried, however, that hackers targeting IoT vulnerabilities in sensors and network architecture also may try to hack CHIP plants. Radio frequency I to the D CHIPs are identifying transponders that typically carry a unique identification number that can be tagged with user data. Oh, listen here. User data such as health records, social media profiles, and financial information. Thought they couldn't do that, though. Remember, oh, they can't do that. No, you can't do that. Oh, those are just for food, though, right? Yeah, whatever you say. RF to the I to the D, CHIPs, are passive transponders, which means the digital reader must be positioned a few inches away from the user's, you see it, to communicate, CHIP hand to communicate. In contrast, near-field communication, NFC chips, use electromagnetic radio fields to wirelessly communicate to digital readers in close proximity, much like smartphones and contactless credit cards. A benefit of NFC over RF to the I to the D is international use. Reasons biohacks with the power of existing infrastructure and the wide variety of services and products already supporting the N to the F to the C NFC. I don't think they care about that one. We'll see. Globally, one huge benefit of ours is that we overlap virtually any private or public sector already using NFC or mobile tech. The thing is that they aren't showing you is that they can just flip that. They can just flip it right over from NFC to the RF. All right. It says, according to a 2021 United Kingdom-based consumer survey by Propeller Insights on digital payment trends in Europe, 51%, so that's more than half, of approximately 2,000 respondents said they would consider getting a CHIP implant to pay for services. See, a lot of you people are going to get this. This and another half that said they weren't going to get it, a lot of them are going to get it too. All right. This technology is especially popular in Sweden as a substitute for paying with cash. Only 1 in 4 people living in Sweden use cash at least once a week, writes NPR. More than 4,000 Swedes have replaced keycards for CHIP plants to use for gym access, e-tickets, railway travel, and to store emergency contact information. Okay, it said, now check here, they're also going to play it off like, oh, it can do so much benefits to you. Check it out. The technology also may offer increased mobility for people with physical limiting health conditions, such as rheumatoid arthritis, multiple sclerosis, and motor neuron disease. According to Biotech, a UK-based tech firm, for example, a wheelchair mobile person can approach a door, and the reader will unlock the door, avoiding the need for keys that person may not be able to use. What about the big old fucking buttons with the dude on the wheelchair on it? You just kick with your foot, all right, or you whack with your hand, or you push with your finger. All right, what about all those? All right, they have ones that you can literally roll into. Okay, they have ones you can roll into. Okay? So, what are you talking about? Oh, and they won't be able to open the doors. Well, what about the buttons that they've been using forever? Hell, I even use them. I just, instead of hitting the door, just whack, just kick at it. Boom, it opens up. That's all you need. All right, it's right there. All right, right there. You don't need it. I've never needed a C-hip to operate one of those. All right, and neither have they. But now you can open up doors. Yeah, you can do that with a button. You dummy. All right, or a key card. All right. All right. Well, you don't need a key card. Well, so you put one in your hand. You don't need a key card. Well, yeah, you do. You have a key card still. It's just in your hand. Fucking dumb. It says biotech is also exploring providing C-hip services for those who are visually impaired to create trigger audible or touch sensory signals. All right. See how they're just the same thing with Neuralink, man. They're making it seem, oh, it's gonna change your life and help in the home. It says despite these benefits, the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists avers that the main challenges to C-hip plants are security, safety, and privacy. Privacy. Okay, so we're not going to read the rest of it. All right, there's a little bit more of it, but you can go ahead and read it if you want. All right, we're a little locked up on time, unfortunately, today. All right, so we're going to go ahead and grab the scriptures. All right, first. Okay, now remember it said that you could store payment information. Let's go. Let's see. All right, financial information right here. Financial information. All right, and somewhere else it actually said it too. There you go. It's down here. It says they would consider getting a C-hip to pay for services. Okay, substitute for paying with cash. See what we're talking about here? See what we're talking about here? A substitute for paying with cash. So you wouldn't be able to pay with cash. You'd have to substitute it with that. Let's read the scripture, Revelation 13 and 16. All right. And he causeth all, both small and great. This is Revelation 13, 16, as you can see. All right, let me call it again. Revelation 13, 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. Or what if it's not in your right hand? What if it's not in your right hand or in your forehead? Well, it says no man may buy nor sell save he that had the mark. Okay, you got the mark, then there it is. But they're mostly going to be putting them in, the hands and the heads. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. All right, or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay, so what does that mean? Right there, boom. No man might buy or sell. And they already said it's a substitute for cash. No more cash, and it's going to go to this. So you're not going to be able to buy or sell lest you have that thing. Okay? It's simple. It's plain. Here's wisdom. Verse 18. Here's wisdom. Let him that have understanding, and a lot of you people don't, count the number of the beast, for it is a number of a man. It's a big red, demon-looking monster. No, it's a number of a man. Okay, it's the number of a man. Who's that man? Esau Edom, the so-called white man. It says, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. And Esau loves hiding that number everywhere. Look at the Weth. All right, look at them. All right, it's right in there. Look at Disney. It's right in there. All right, look at a Razer, the gaming product. It's right in there. All right, look at what's another one? Let's see. Those are the only ones I can think of right off the top of my head. I know there's another one that's just not coming to my mind. Oh, Google Chrome. Look at the logo of Google Chrome. All right. Use a little bit of, thinking, and you'll see it. All right. It's right down here. If you see, you can see it right down there. All right. Right there. See it? And it's 3 6s if you just look. One starts in the green, one starts in the red, one starts in the yellow. All right, the lines dividing the two, all right, warp down into the middle circle, all right, and there's three different circles on the outside, 3 different colors on the outside, which means that would be 3 different 6s. Okay, accept it if you can. If you can't, you can't. All right, can we get rid of that? There we go. There we go. All right, so this is something that's very much going to happen, whether you believe it or not. Okay, it's going to happen. All right, and very soon. All right, maybe even this year. All right, hopefully we can get out this year. That would be wonderful. All right. That would be wonderful. We want out this year. And of course it's going to be a little scary. Even the elect's going to be scared. But hey, man, we just want out this place. All right, we just want out this place, and Lord willing, we're of the elect. Okay, this place has got to go. 4 through 7. All right, let's get it. Okay, but and the apostles and elders, all right, the apostles alone, man, have been teaching this for a long time. Okay, a long time. But none of you listen. None of you want to hear. Not even you Israelites, all right? And you Israelites are the only ones that can really understand this and get this to its full extent. Okay? The only thing that vocab can get is, they're racist and they think all whites are going to be enslaved. That's all he got. He doesn't have the deep understanding and knowledge of this truth. All right, all he knows is, they hate us. All that. That's all these people got. All right, they don't get it. All right, but you Israelites, but you didn't want to hear. None of you listen, man. That's the problem with Israel, is a lot of you don't listen. Okay, let's get Jeremiah 25:4 down through 7. It reads, all right, and it's proven it. And the Lord hath sent unto you all his servants the prophets, rising early and sending them, but ye have not hearkened, nor inclined your ear to hear. They said, Turn ye again now every one from his evil way, and from the evil of your doings, and dwell in the land that the Lord hath given unto you and to your fathers forever and ever. Lucky, bear with me 1 minute. It's like, and go not after other gods to serve them and to worship them, and provoke me not to anger with the works of your hands, and I will do you no hurt. Okay. Yet ye have not hearkened unto me, saith the Lord, that ye might provoke me to anger with the works of your hands to your own hurt. It was going on then, it's going on now. All right, it's the same situation. All right, it's the same situation. Jake wasn't listening back then, Jake isn't listening now. All right, and guess what? Yahweh Shem Yahushua is getting ready to show up. All right, and you getting ready to blow up. All right, and I don't mean blow up in fame. I mean you're going to be incinerated. Okay, incinerated and pop. All right, they say when they used to tie people to like witches, so-called, they were anyway, but back in those days, they said they would tie them and their heads would boil and burst, pop. Okay, so you people literally gonna blow up. All right, so the Most High is gonna show up and you're gonna blow up, okay, and burn. All right, so and you haven't listened to the prophets. All right, and you've been steady saying, you aren't the prophets, you aren't the prophets, you just stand on the road. All right, a bunch of black men, you aren't the prophets. All right, but hey, guess what? You didn't listen. All right, and guess what? You're gonna blow up. All right, you're gonna burn up. Okay, and it's gonna be bad. All right, you're gonna be covered. That when the heat starts getting on, you're gonna be filled with blisters and scabs and start popping and boiling and skin melting. Hey, man, then you're gonna be sad. All right, then you're gonna be screaming in fear and terrible. It's gonna be awful for you. Okay, especially for you mites. All right, and you other nations. All right, you JH. You didn't listen either, man. You're not gonna go on the same tangent about a bunch of black men. No, but you're gonna go on. Oh man, you ain't prophets. What you doing? Go back now. And guess what? You didn't listen, man. So hey, that's it. That's it. Through those men, that was Yahushai. All right, Yahweh Shem Yahushai reaching out his hand towards you. All right, and you smacked it away. Okay, by saying, you ain't no prophets. I don't have no time. Look, man, I gotta get on my way. All right, by doing that, you smacked the Lord's hand away. All right, that was the Lord reaching out to you and smacked it away. And guess what? You might never have that chance again. All right, so hey, if you've been given this thing again, like we were saying last night, be very grateful. All right, that one, you received it, and the one that the Most High reached out to you. All right, because He doesn't reach out to everyone. Okay, He doesn't reach out to the Edomites. All right, no, that's only for Israel. Okay. So if you receive if you receive this truth, that's especially special. Okay, let's get John 3 and 12. All right, and this is so true, man. You don't believe us in any matter. All right, so in verse 12 it says, "If I have told you earthly things and you believe not, how shall you believe if I tell you of heavenly things?" All right, when we tell you normal things, you're like, "Nah, I don't believe that." So how are you going to believe us when we tell you of heavenly things? How are you going to believe us when we tell you scriptural things? If you won't even believe us in general. Okay? You get it? You can't have a spiritual conversation with a worldly person. It's impossible. All right? Let's get Matthew 16 and 2. Oh, and I was going to say, Salaki about, so the lesson from last night. All right, you're going to see that there's 2 lessons that are being put up today. those 2 lessons that are being put up today. One, well, of course, Lord willing, being put up today. This one, of course, Lord willing, and then there's another one, Lord willing, that gets put up. That one's from tonight, last night. I actually forgot to upload that one. All right, I was tired and I completely skipped it, so it's lucky for that. All right, I made it, and then it completely just skipped my mind to hit the upload button. I was just sitting here on the tablet, all right, and just, completely skipped my mind, so it's lucky for that. It says Matthew 16:2. And these are all signs of the time, man. Okay, it's plain. We gotta be out here soon. We gotta get out of here soon. All right, and it's looking pretty good. All right, good for us, but bad for you. Okay, Lord willing, we're of the elect. So, hey, man, we want out of this place. All right, I'm so ready to just be amongst Yahushai and have a regular body that don't have aches and pains. All right, and have a world where I don't open up news or open up the YouTube or wherever, all right, and just see a bunch of vexing BS, and just say, man, this place has got to go. All right, see a bunch of emojis, you're like, oh, dude, I fucking hate this place. All right, as soon as you open up any social media or anything, we won't really have social media, but if you have an incognito account where you just look, all right, just have a fake picture and you just subscribe, just to look at things, all right. You just look at it, and like for me, I only have a Reddit, all right, which is like borderline social media. But you look up that, you go and see what they're, what these, even in your favorite subgroups, all right, your groups that you're subscribed to, all right, it'd be something fine, normal, all right, and someone will try to post in some Mo shit. You're like, what the fuck are you doing, man? They'll make it Mo, all right. It'll be a video game, and they had like a mod, and they're Mo. It's like a Mo mod. All right, or they made the characters titties all big or something. You're like, dude, what the this fucking place has got to go, man. This place has got to go. Or you go, oh, check this out. It's a new movie. We should go watch this movie. It's Mo's, all right. Or if it ain't a Mo, it's something else. It's filled with some sort of abomination. All right. So hey, man, everywhere you look, man, it's just wickedness. Matthew 16:2. All right, and these are all signs of time, because why? Iniquity is going to increase in these end days. All right, there's going to be you're seeing wars and rumors of war. You're seeing all these things, man. They're literally throwing the M to the O to the T to the B in your face. It's in your face, man. It's in your face, and you just don't get it. All right, because you can't tell the signs of the time. Matthew 16:2. He answered and said unto them. Let's get from 1. Matthew 16:1, all right, this is the Pharisees and the Sadducees, all right, and they're speaking to the Lord. It says 16:1, the Pharisees also with the Sadducees came, and tempting desired him that he would show them a sign from heaven, he being Yahushai. He answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red, and in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, you can discern the face of the sky, but can you not discern the signs of the times? Okay, and again, like we always say, all right, you can look outside and you can see a big old rain cloud and say, man, it's going to rain today. But you see them throwing the M to the O to the T to the B out there, the R5. All right, you see them throwing that out there. You see the Mo, you see the iniquity increase. You see the wars and the rumors of wars. All right, you see the earthquakes. All right, you see the famines hitting. All right, in other places. All right, you see all these things, but you can't tell that it's the end times. No, it's not the end times. That's just some Bible stuff. That's some Bible. That's a fairy tale. Oh, you're gonna find out real quick it ain't a fairy tale, because guess what? Fairy tales are fake and they don't come true. This one's gonna to come true, so that would make it mean it's not a fairy tale. All right, that would mean it's not a fairy tale, and you guys are gonna find out the hard way. All right, you ain't gonna believe, okay? But you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out. You're gonna learn today. All right. What were we? Was this 1 in 11 or 1 in 22? There we go. It's Proverbs 1 and 22 for you Jakes, all right? And, of course, these lessons for you Jakes anyway, all right? You Israelites, specifically you, the elect, all right? Specifically the elect is who these lessons are for. Proverbs 1 and 22. How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? Okay? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Plain and simple. Let's grab in the blue letter, not the blue letter, the Good News Translation, just to further hammer it in. Says, Proverbs 1 and 22, foolish people, how long do you want to be foolish? How long do you enjoy pouring scorn on the knowledge? Will you ever learn? All right, no, will you never learn? All right, and that's you people, man. It's you people, you guys. It's you guys, okay? You're foolish. How long do you want to be foolish? Until the end? All right, well, if that's what you want to do, all right, just know it ain't going to be good for you, all right? It ain't going to be good for you. Oh, I don't want to learn. I hate learning. I hate learning, all right? You know? Yeah, as Chris Ross said, yeah, you like keeping it real dumb, all right? Let's get Jude 1 and 5. I'm just keeping it real dumb. It's true. Jake loved keeping it real dumb. Okay, it's Jude 1 and 5. For you unbelievers, all right? Because if you don't believe all this coming, you're just an unbeliever. Not if you're just unbelievers anyway, man. Okay, let's get it. This is Jude 5, all right? It reads, I will therefore put you in remembrance, though ye once knew this, how that the Lord, having saved the people out of the land of Egypt, afterward destroyed them that believed not. Okay, so second Exodus is coming, all right? Let's get this term. Exodus definition, a mass departure of people, especially immigrants. All right, it's going to be a mass departure of us, all right, going into the kingdom. All right, it's going to be different, of course, than when we were let out of Egypt, but we're going to be let out of Egypt again. Well, Rome, spiritual Egypt, spiritual Sodom, all right, Rome, all right, because these Roman generals that are still in rulership, okay, but you know, so hey, he did it once, he'll do it again. Okay, that goes with both. He let us out before, and he's going to let us out again. He destroyed people then, he's going to destroy people now. All right, you got to realize. But you ain't going to. All right, you're going to find out the hard way. All right, and the hard way is never the way to go about it, by the way. All right. But that's how you people are going to have to go, because the Lord's going to, stiffen your necks. All right. He doesn't want some of you people to know. You got to realize he don't want some of you people to know. Like, look what he did with Pharaoh, all right? Kept making him stiffen his neck, all right? And that's, you Edomites, you're really just, you're puppets, man. You're puppets for the Lord. You're his punishment device, okay? Other than that, you're a base man. If the Lord wasn't dealing with you on the left hand, all right, giving you this power, man, you'd be a bunch of whine-crying babies. Wow, we're just a bunch of babies. You couldn't even be able to, you wouldn't be able to have any of this stuff, this inventions you've invented, which is just the Lord's. The Lord has given you those things. Fuck you. Bear with me one moment. That's my 11 o'clock alarm. All right, so it says, without the Lord giving you those things, you wouldn't have no tanks and nukes and, all these different things, all right? You wouldn't have any of these things at all, right? The Lord gave you the ability to have those things, all right? All these things, all right? Or the Lord gave the ability to an Israelite to make it, all right, and you stole it, which the Lord allowed you to steal it from that Israelite, but, you do that a lot too. All right? You do a lot of that stealing, a lot of that stolen technology, all right? Of course, the Lord knew it was going to go and be a part of, all right, or else he wouldn't have allowed it, all right? He wouldn't have allowed it, okay? Say if there was a Jake that invented a, some type of machine gun, okay, that, was, used for evil, all right, well, he knew that was going to be stolen from him and stolen by Esau, and then it was going to be put into that. Hey, it's the Lord knows all things, all right? Everything has a plan. Everything has a method, all right? There's a method, okay? So in the world they have that saying, a method to the madness. Well, it's not madness with the Lord. It's a method to the it's the opposite of madness. I just had it on the tip of my tongue, and I was just gonna say it. There's a method to the control. All right, there's a method. The Lord has a method in everything. All right, that's a worldly saying. Oh, well, there's a method to the madness. Not really. Madness is complete chaos. There's no method to it. All right, but that's what it is. That's what it is. The Lord has a method for the order. All right. There's a method to the order. Okay, and that's, you know, everything's lined up in a specific way. All right, if you don't believe it, you don't believe it. All right, but that's how it is. All right, just because, you know, what if some did not believe? Does that make the truth of the Most High without effect? The Most High forbid. All right, you know, roughly paraphrasing. All right, that's scripture. Okay, look it up. Proverbs 21:16. It says, so yeah, for a lot of you Jakes too. Some of you have walked by camp. Some of you have walked by, you know, not walked by, but, you know, stumbled upon lessons. You end up on a, you know, some video, and you're like, huh, what is this? And then you bug out, and, you know, you wander out. Or you're like, yeah, I don't, Dad, what is this stuff? Ugh, gross. I don't like any of this. These the Hebrew Israelites. Ugh. My white friend told me all about these guys. These guys are bad news. Proverbs 21:16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. So if you wander your way out of the understanding, guess what? You're going to remain in the congregation of the dead. And a lot of you do that. You walk by the camps, or you stumble across these videos, and you just pass them on by and say, oh, wrong video. Oops. All right. You watch, you know, like 1 minute of it, and as soon as I give praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you just bounce. All right. I can see the analytics. I can see how it works. All right. If you go into your analytics, you got like a lot of your views are going to be like the first minute, all right? And that's like when you're doing your opening, all right? And giving all praise to Yahweh, Shem Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, all right? When you're doing all that, okay, and you're giving glory unto the Lord, all right, and then, you know, respect unto your elders, as soon as that, boom, they bounce. They don't want it, all right? That first 1 minute, if you go into your analytics, they bounce right after that first minute. During that, they're like, I don't want none of this. I don't want none of this, you know? So they wander out of the way of understanding if they're Jakes, all right? Or they're just getting hurt because they're Edomites. The man that wandereth out of Proverbs 21:16, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. Okay? You're going to remain there. All right? Let's get Revelation 21:8, and then we're going to close out. Okay? This is what's going to happen to you unbelievers, because you people that don't believe, that's what you are. You're unbelievers. Okay? You don't believe that the C hip is the RF to the I to the D C hip. All right, you don't believe that. All right, you don't believe that the Most High's, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is coming back. You don't believe that. All right, you don't believe the elect's going to be sealed. All right, you don't believe the brothers and the brothers out there are the prophets. All right, you don't believe none of that. All right, hey, well, you're just an unbeliever. Okay, so on and so forth. Like, you keep going, but no, all those things, you're just an unbeliever, man. Just an unbeliever. Revelation 21:8, and then we're going to close out. It reads, but the fearful and unbelieving, and the abominable, and murderers, and whoremongers, and sorcerers, and idolaters, and all liars shall have their part in the lake, which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. All right? There you go. But you're not going to believe it, though, right? You're not going to believe it, though, right? Because you're an unbeliever. But that's where you're going to end up, all right? You don't believe it, though, but believe it. That's what's going to happen, all right? You don't believe it, but it's going to happen. All right, you'll find out. All right, you won't believe it. You're an unbeliever, but you'll find out when it actually happens. All right, so hey, you know, short little lesson. All right, hey, Lord willing, it was edifying. All right, so you unbelievers, man, you're gonna be taken out. All right, if you're not of the elect, all right, and these end days coming, all right, when Yahushua returns to deliver his elect, all right, and everyone else to be put to death, okay, yeah, you're not gonna make it. All right, that's the whole key word. Everyone else put to death. All right, the elect's only the remnant. All right, the very small number. All right, they're the only ones that's gonna make it. Okay. They're the only ones that's gonna make it. Your unbelieving self ain't gonna make it through this, okay? Unless the Lord, you know, pulls you out of that unbelief and brings you in this truth, all right? And you're an Israelite, because that's the only way that could happen, all right? So hey, you know, these unbelievers, man, hey, it's right in front of your face, all right? They got the C hip right there, all right? Hey, Lord willing, this just might be the year that they implement it, okay? And why are we saying Lord willing? Because when they implement that, we get to get out, all right? Soon after, okay? And Lord willing, we're of the elect, so we, you know, make it out on a good note and not a bad note. All right? So, hey, with that, we're going to close out. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Badash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring, keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Until the next one, Lord willing, Shalom.